From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Friday, February 16th. We are heading into a snowy Friday. We could get 1 to 3 inches of snow here in central Indiana by the time the day is done. Most of the snow is going to be kind of an issue during the evening commute home. It starts around 10 this morning, and then the winter weather advisories end at 9 o'clock tonight across central Indiana. Today, the NBA crossover opens to thousands of fans. It's part of the All-Star Weekend, promising 50 different activities throughout the weekend. It's at the Convention Center downtown. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez went there and gives us a sneak peek.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, right now we're in the Star Arena. It's one of those booths you mentioned, 50 different activities. And here to talk a little bit more about what we're doing here in this booth is Michael Smith. He's with Starry. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
I'm happy to be here. And yes, we are standing in the Starry Arena. Starry is a new lemon lime soda and the official soft drink of the NBA. So we're excited to have fans out to the arena at NBA Crossover in the Convention Center. We have a lot of fun stuff set up. We're actually going to give fans a chance to shoot 3-point shots, and we're going to be giving away up to $33,000 to Gleaner's Food Bank based on how many threes fans can hit. And so we're really excited about that.
So we reached to kind of a mini version of the Starry 3-point contest, taking over the Lucas Oil Stadium on Saturday, of course. But here, fans can kind of try that out all themselves. What do you hope fans get out of this?
I hope fans get a little bit of the taste of All-Star Saturday Night. The NBA 3-point contest is the crown jewel of All-Star Saturday Night, and Starry is the title sponsor for it. So what we wanted to do was create an experience where fans can come in and they can shoot NBA balls off of NBA ball racks, just like the players that are going to be participating in the contest. We're going to have 2 fans going at any given time. They're going to have 2 ball racks plus the Starry range ball to shoot. And every day, the fan who makes the most shots in 33 seconds will win $25,000.
Great. Well, thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and try to take a shot from Starry range without warming up. The crossover opens today at 2. It's $20 for kids to get in and $35 for adults. Reporting downtown, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
The All-Star festivities tipped off with a big celebration outside Gamebridge Fieldhouse. The new Bicentennial Unity Plaza area hosted with a light show, fireworks, music, and more. T-Pain performed, and the stage filled with current and possibly future Hall of Famers, Tamika Catchings, Larry Bird, and Tyrese Halliburton.
From one legend, LB, to a legend in the making, we honor you.
Catchings did double duty, serving as co-host of the event alongside Mike Epps, the Indianapolis-born and raised entertainer. The weekend truly is international. Basketball fans say they're ready for Indianapolis to host the All-Star Game. City leaders hope to show off everything the Circle City has to offer. The event is drawing fans in from around the world, including Brad Boltman. He traveled thousands of miles from Australia for his brother's wedding. He says it's kind of a lucky coincidence the All-Star Game is taking place at the same time.
I want to see the best players in the world. Obviously, with him living in Indy, I want to walk the streets with him and have this whole experience. So we're going to everything. We're going to go see NBA on TNT soon. We're going to go to the Rising Stars game tomorrow night and the celebrity game. We're going to go to the dunk contest. We're going to go to the actual game on Sunday.
The entire weekend is jam-packed with events. If you're still looking for something to do, we have a full list and prices on our website, wishtv.com. All-Star fans also enjoyed the 17th annual Gospel Celebration at the Madam Walker Legacy Center downtown. Multiple Grammy Award-winning artists performed last night. Organizers also recognized the Slam Dunk honorees. That includes Mike Epps, Pacers forward Oscar Shibui, and NBWA Vice President Tommy Rose. News 8's Amisha Ramsey was there and spoke with the Fever and Pacers in-game host.
It feels amazing because people came here to our community, right? Indianapolis is the place for All-Star, and the NBA could have gone anywhere else, and next year they'll go somewhere else. But right now, today, they're here, and just the legacy of Madam Walker, right? When I moved to the city, I said, if Madam Walker built what she did here 100 years ago, I bet I can do a little something today.
Tamika Holyfield tells us she created the event after speaking with Beyonce's father back in 2007. The first ever 24-hour NBA Cares All-Star Day of Service is underway. That means as we speak, thousands of volunteers are packing meals for Indiana families in need. The NBA teamed up with the Million Meal Movement to make it happen. Organizers say more than 6,000 people are packing the meals. They're working 9 90-minute shifts at Lucas Oil Stadium. Then the meals will go to food banks across the state. News 8's Amisha Ramsey also went there and spoke with the vice president of social impact for the NBA when the event started.
First, just the energy and bringing people together to support other people in the communities throughout Indiana. I'm most impressed with where the food goes and the need that it is there, and that this is going to have an impact for years to come.
The day of service goes until 4 this afternoon. As basketball takes over downtown, we've made it easy for you to get around all the closures. We have that full list of road closures and the many event details on wishtv.com. New this morning, a wounded officer speaks through a powerful statement after the conviction of a man accused of shooting him. Overnight, Officer Tommy Mangan released words of appreciation to fellow law enforcement officers, community members, and others, saying, "We would not have been able to make it through the last 2 years, and especially these past 3 days, without each and every one of you. I've reflected on my first words after being shot and not being able to talk for 2 months. These words seem very appropriate now. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Sweet, sweet Jesus." A jury found Malik Hill guilty last night of shooting Officer Mangan in the throat. The shooting happened after a traffic stop 2 years ago in the Fountain Square neighborhood. Hill represented himself at trial and testified Thursday. He asked and answered questions of himself and at one point took off his shirt to show his own gunshot wound. The final day also saw Hill express some misgivings about not using an attorney. The judge offered to let him use the standby counsel.
All I'm asking is that I just give a little time to make a decision, and that Rachel can come tell me and explain to me, because I want to be understood about what I'm doing.
You can have the lunch period, but we are finishing this trial today.
His sentencing is set for March 11th. It's day 5 of the trial for the man accused of murdering IMPD officer Breanne Leath. Elias Dorsey's attorneys will resume their defense of him this morning. Yesterday, his family took the stand. Dorsey's defense team spent a lot of time asking them about his football career and tried to link his playing days with his mental health leading up to the 2020 shooting. That's when Dorsey says he felt like people were coming to kill him and his family. His father testified that he saw a change in his son.
I noticed that he wasn't the same. He had blind stares, twisting his hair, just things out the norm.
The behaviors you talked about in the weeks prior to the event, those didn't concern you enough to take his guns?
No, not at that time.
Dorsey's ex-girlfriend also testified, saying she had started to see a change in Dorsey in 2019 and that she sent a warning text message to his family the night before Leath was killed. Authorities now say the mass shooting during the Kansas City Super Bowl celebration started as a disagreement, not a coordinated attack. The gunfire killed 1 woman and wounded 22 others, many of them children. A candlelight vigil last night honored the victims.
It's just so hard to understand. And I hope that we can learn from this. But I hate that God took such a beautiful person. It's going to take a long time for a lot of us to understand and heal from this.
Police say they've released 1 person they initially had in custody. 2 others remain in jail. Police say they're both juveniles and are not giving their exact age. Breaking news this morning, one of Vladimir Putin's most outspoken critics is dead. The prison agency for Russia says in a statement that Alexei Navalny felt unwell after a walk and lost consciousness and died. Navalny's health, political views, and location have often been tangled together in uncertainty. In 2020, Navalny survived a poisoning that he blamed on the Kremlin. He was serving a long sentence for extremism. In recent months, he'd been moved to a penal colony in the Arctic Circle. Now back to basketball.
Recovered by Gabby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is!
Caitlin Clark makes history, burying a very long-range three-pointer early in Iowa's game last night against Michigan. She's now the all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball with 3,569 points, and she set a school record last night for a single-game high with 49.
I don't know if you can really script it any better, and just to do it in this fashion, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful to be surrounded by so many people that have kind of been my foundation and everything that I've done since I was a young little girl. You all knew I was going to shoot a logo 3 for the record. Come on now.
Clark could play for the Indiana Fever next season. Indiana has the top pick in the draft, but that's only if she chooses to go pro. She has another year of college eligibility. Now to Jane King's business headlines. Jane reports that Wawa convenience stores could be looking to open 280 new stores over the next decade, and Indiana is on the list. The CEO says this is the most aggressive growth in the company's history. Wawa has a cult following in his home state of Pennsylvania and is known for high-quality sandwiches, at least by convenience store standards. The typical home price in Indiana is now $227,000. That's according to Motley Fuel. Homes in Indiana are valued 34% below the typical U.S. single-family home, and they're affordable as well, given that the median household income in Indiana is just 11% below the U.S. median. Home prices have soared in the past few years because of low inventory of homes that are for sale. Target is luring in price-conscious consumers by launching its cheapest brand to date. The new brand will encompass products in a variety of categories, from apparel to accessories and beauty to electronics, home items too. Most of them will cost under $10, but some will start at less than $1. So it could be some thrift shopping at Target. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.